All right, so we're in a place called California Pass. The elevation is 12,960 feet. You know, this is like my fourth, fifth or so time passing through this area. The very first time when I passed, all of this was covered in snow, and the snow was actually higher than my pickup truck, and it was raining. I think it was like my second day here, or first day, no, probably second. And then every consequent time that I come here, you know, there's less and less snow, and less people, ironically. So I've been here on top of this peak for, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so. Not one person. They all just magically disappeared. I guess they got their fix and Scooter put it out of here. That over there in the distance over there is called Poughkeepsie. From what I understand, Poughkeepsie is actually closed indefinitely, whatever that means. I don't know all the details. Something about erosion and people not following the rules. From this angle, having flown my drone all the way down there, it all looks fine. That's not to say that there's portions below that are hidden from you, whatever. This lake over there was frozen solid the last 3 times that I was here. So it's very surprising to actually see it in a liquid form for a change. I know the sun is on that side, so I'll do my best not to point that way. There's still snow, obviously, everywhere because we're in higher elevations. Surprisingly, unlike the previous 3 times, nothing is melting. There used to be rivers of slush just raining down. I mean, just all the way down. Now, I haven't made it down yet, but it was all basically a raging river this way and that way. Not so much anymore. I don't know if the temperature has cooled down some. I do feel it's kind of chilly. Hard to say. So my goal is to actually end up on the other side of this ridge and actually go that way. But in order for me to do that, I have to go all the way down, basically towards Animas Fork, and then make a decision. As you see, the sun is at a premium in this part. It sets behind the mountains, and then the other side of the mountain gets progressively dark. And in case you see this over here, the sun hasn't even begun setting yet, so, and it's already half dark. So I have to be somewhat careful with that. If I get to the beginning of the trail and I don't have enough daylight, I'm just gonna mosey straight home. I don't want to be wheeling in the dark. Absolutely not. So very surprised, nobody out here at all. As a matter of fact, in the last, I'd say 2 hours, I think I've only seen one person. They all just magically disappeared. Whatever. So a little bit about this road. Way down there where my finger is, that's the most eroded portion of this trail, at least based on the previous visits. So I'm truly hoping that either it was regraded, or maybe with the snow having melted, I'd be able to. So we'll see, because otherwise you have to do all sorts of topsy-turvy over there on 3 wheels. And I've picked both lines. One is like really off camber, and then you have to turn like this. The other one is really off camber this way, and then you have to turn like this. So, whew. There's even less air over here. But look at this weather. You know, it's very ironic that nature is doing this to me. Like, I sincerely wish that it was like this at the beginning of this trip today, so that I could at least have better footage for you guys. But it was raining and drizzling. Uh, but we'll come back to it. We'll come back. So for time being, I need to head down the hill, and if I don't make it to the trail with enough daylight, I'm just gonna go straight home. But this is the California Pass. The one that we just crossed that way is the Hurricane Pass. And that's kind of sort of it. So I'll see you in the next one.